As the world enters 2026, labor markets across the globe are facing a period of significant challenge. New data and economic forecasts show that unemployment has surged, leaving millions without work, while the gap in decent employment opportunities continues to widen. This evolving jobs outlook reflects a complex mix of economic slowdown, technological disruption, demographic shifts, and policy shortfalls. Workers, employers, and policymakers alike are now grappling with how to respond to a changing employment landscape that defies simple solutions. Economists and labor experts describe the current moment as one of heightened fragility in global labor markets. After years of recovery from pandemic-related disruptions, many countries initially saw strong job growth and expanding opportunities. However, that momentum has slowed or reversed in several regions. An increase in jobless claims and a steep climb in unemployment rates, particularly in youth and informal sectors, indicate that many economies are struggling to create enough positions for their working-age populations. This trend is especially pronounced in part of Africa, the Middle East, and South Asia, where demographic growth has outpaced job creation. One of the central measures economists use to assess labor market health is the unemployment rate, the percentage of the labor force that is actively seeking work but remains without a job. In 2026, this figure has risen to around 4.9% globally, a noticeable increase compared with previous years. While this number may appear modest in isolation, it translates into tens of millions of people worldwide who are unable to find employment. Moreover, in some regions, the official rate underestimates the true extent of labor market distress because many unemployed workers have given up looking for work altogether or are stuck in informal, unstable gigs not captured in conventional statistics. Alongside rising unemployment is a widening decent work deficit, a term used to describe a situation where available jobs do not meet basic standards of quality, security, and remuneration. For many workers, even if they are employed, the work they do is precarious, poorly paid, or lacking essential benefits such as health coverage, social protection, or long-term contract stability. This deficit is particularly acute in developing economies, where large portions of the population work in formal or temporary roles with little protection or opportunity for upward mobility. Technological change is a major factor reshaping the jobs landscape. Automation, artificial intelligence, and digital platforms have transformed how work is done in many industries. While these technologies have boosted productivity and created new categories of work, they have also displaced traditional jobs, especially in sectors like manufacturing, retail, and administrative services. Workers without access to retraining or digital skills find themselves at a disadvantage, unable to transition to emerging roles in the digital economy. This shift exacerbates inequality, as highly skilled workers benefit from new opportunities, while less skilled workers face stagnation or displacement. Youth unemployment is another area of deep concern. Young people entering the workforce often struggle to find stable, well-paid jobs. Many face barriers such as lack of experience, skills mismatches, and oversupply of graduates in fields with limited demand. As a result, millions of young job seekers find themselves underemployed, working hours or in roles that do not fully utilize their skills, or trapped in informal work that offers little security. This dynamic has social and economic implications beyond the labor market, as prolonged unemployment early in life can have long-lasting effects on income potential, mental health, and social cohesion. Global demographic changes also complicate the picture. In many developed countries, aging populations are shrinking the workforce, increasing the dependency ratio. The number of non-working individuals supported by those who are employed. This demographic shift puts pressure on public finances and healthcare systems and could lead to labor shortages in key sectors. Conversely, in many developing nations, rapid population growth places immense pressure on labor markets to absorb new workers each year, a demand that current economic structures are struggling to meet. A divergence in regional job market outcomes highlights the uneven impact of global economic forces. Advanced labor regulations and social protection systems are also a focus of reform. Strengthening worker protections, expanding unemployment insurance, and ensuring access to health care and retirement benefits are seen as essential to improving job quality and economic security. Some countries are experimenting with more flexible labor laws that balance worker protections with incentives for employers to hire and retain staff. Others are exploring universal basic income models or wage subsidies to support workers during transitions between jobs or career changes.